Tony Lavish, the metaphysician, and thank you for watching my video. So today I wanted to talk about something that has been plaguing the media literally, and that is the coronavirus. So I just wanted to look at the words corona and virus metaphysically and just break them down for you guys, because this is what I do when I'm sitting on my couch staring at the ocean. So I just wanted to share what I came up with, and it's quite interesting. So let me light my candle. I'll have a sip of my Jesus juice. So the word corona has to do with the sun. It is the outer layer of gases on the sun that gives it its light glow. That's called the corona, and the stars and the moon have it as well. And the second definition has to do with the head. It's a part on the body that resembles a crown. Now the Latin word for crown is corona, and the Latin word for sun is sol, S-O-L. Now the word S-O-L and the word S-O-U-L are the same word. Remember, the subconscious mind does not know the difference between words that sound alike and are spelled differently with different meanings. So we have the head, which is the crown, and that is royalty. Of course, royalty wears the crown. When a baby is being born and you see the top of the head, that is the crown. And of course, the crown chakra. Now, the crown chakra is responsible for your intuition, basically your connection with universe or God. It is the seat of the intuition. And the crown chakra is said to give off a glow when it's open, when you're operating in it, like an aura, sort of like the sun's aura. And so the heart, which is the seat of the soul, S-O-U-L, is responsible for your connection to earth, because heart and earth are the same word. So another way you can be sure that the word heart has to do with the word corona, because in the medical field the word coronary has to do with the heart. So if you have heart problems and you go to the doctor, they're going to refer to it as the coronary, which is corona, it's the same word. So, and the heart is the seat of the soul, S-O-U-L. So when you think corona, you're thinking the heart and the mind, right? Okay, so the word virus. The word virus is a code or a program that can destroy the cells of a living host, right? So the word host is someone that entertains or invites something. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to entertain or invite any viruses. So I just thought that was interesting. And so when you think about the heart and the mind, like that's what gives you your divinity, right? That's what separates us from regular animals, because regular animals can have sex and reproduce and socialize. It's our hearts and minds that give us divinity and separates us from the average animal. And the word divinity means of God, being of God. It comes from the word divine, which means to prophesy or to predict. So when you are operating in your crown chakra, you are definitely able to predict and to prophesy. So yes, the heart and the mind is what we're looking at when we think of corona. And that just reminds me of this speech that George Bush did years ago. I think it was right after 9/11. Yeah, look it up. But anyway, he said that he wanted to win the war for the hearts and minds of the people. And then he came back like in 2004 and said that he was losing the war for the hearts and minds of the people. So that made me think of in medieval times when a country was at war, the king of that country, he would take off his crown and put on a helmet, showing solidarity to his soldiers. So that's just something I'm just throwing out there, though. Because the Bible, even though I'm not religious, I love a good book. And the Bible is called the good book. So, so there. But it made me think of a scripture that says, excuse me, that we are to put on the full armor of God, starting with the helmet of salvation. And to me, that means the helmet of salvation means that you are going to protect your thoughts. You're going to protect your thoughts as far as what you think and what you let in your mind. So, yeah, just throwing that out there. But anyway, that is a Bible scripture that I remember. And another scripture that came to mind, and like I said, I am not religious, but it's just a scripture that came to mind to me. And it was, I think it is Philippians 4, verse 6 and 7. But anyway, it says, be anxious about nothing, but in all things be prayerful, and with thanksgiving make your requests known, so that the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds. So I just tied all that in there together. Oh, and the host, the heavenly host, the biblical hosts, is the sun, moon, and stars. Wow, that's crazy, right? Okay, tell me what you think. Do you think this has anything to do with what's going on? Like, does that make sense? Or do I just be tripping when I'm sitting on the couch watching the ocean? Let me know. Leave comments or questions down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tony Lavish. Have a good one.